Hello everyone, Daniel Yuck here. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Today we're going to be diving in and taking a closer look at this power supply right here from a company called Dragoart Tattoo. This is going to be the Dazzle power supply. I will leave links in the description below so you can check this out on your end. With that being said, let's just dive straight on into this review. So as you see, the box is very simple, has a bit of weight to it. So let's check out the contents inside. So we are greeted with a user manual here, and that is the Dazzle. As you can see right off the bat, it does get my attention. Let me open up the user manual. Feel free to pause at any point should you want to take a closer look at this right here. Just showing you the user manual here. So I'm going to leave this off to the side so we can kind of use that as we're going. Now, again, this is the Dazzle power supply from a tattoo company called Dragoart Tattoo. Let me place that over there. And this is the unit right here. I have never seen a power supply, or I don't have any that are transparent like this, where you see the inner mechanics and the inner build of the power supply right here. So off the bat, I am a big fan of that. I do have the cable right here that goes into the power supply. Very simple, very straightforward. Let me show you the unit up close here. So it does have like a clicking mechanism. And we do have two inputs and an input for the pedal, as you see. And this is the on and off, if I am correct. Now, if I'm correct, the voltage should be reflected with the light as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug this in and get some power running into this, so that way we can take a closer look at it. So setup is very straightforward, very simple. Plug in the power source right there, like so. And then we're going to plug this into the power source. So you can see the Dazzle power supply has operated and turned on, and you can see we're at 5.7 volts. Allow me to turn the knob, and it does fluctuate easily, very quickly, and you can see the lights do change. So we're at 0 volts, and let's see the highest that it does go up to. Wow, that's super cool. And the highest that we're reaching is 18 volts. As you see, they turn red. And as you see though, as I'm turning, it's very responsive as well. So these are the lights that are on right here. Let's take a look at the user manual. So this first one right here is what has the voltage display screen. As you see, we have a foot pedal switch light, start anti-fatigue mode when the light is on, as you see right there. Sorry, I'm trying to read and do this at the same time, forgive me. And third one is an output socket. Fourth is an output socket, and then we have the foot pedal socket, and then we have the changeover switch. This one allows us to toggle the switch to adjust the machine to output mode. We'll get into that there shortly. And then 7 is the regulation switch, which is this right here to adjust the voltage. So overall, it's actually a very simplistic design, and it does have the colors here as well that do reflect the voltage range that you're in. So as you see right now, we're at 7.3 volts. So it should be showing purple. Let's go down to, let's say, 5 volts. As you see, it shows green. So as you see, it does there. Let's go up to 11 volts. 11 volts, it should start turning orange. Or there you go, as you see right there. That color, so that may be a little different. It does vary. And then 9, it shows pink over here, but this is like a light blue color, but you get the idea. The concept is still the same there. So overall though, this is actually a very cool interface, a very cool design. I do love the build of it. It's just simple. I believe this is like a hard shell plastic of some sort, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in the Fugu pedal from Dragoart as well. We're just going to kind of test it out here. So here is the Fugu pedal. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. I also did an in-depth review on this right here. I'm going to plug it in into the pedal socket, which is going to be right here. And you can actually see these prongs moving accordingly. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but if I remove them, there's nothing there. Allow me to zoom in here. Make sure I'm on camera and pay attention to the prongs on top. You can see how they pop up, which is pretty cool. You get to see the inner mechanics actually working, which is something that I don't see often at all. I'm going to be using a CNC P6 just to demonstrate here, trying to illustrate the points. And the tattoo machine is going to go into, the CNC P6 is going to go into the first one, as you can see. You can see the mechanics working there as well. Okay, so the power supply, it may look like a lot's going on, but it's actually very, very simple, very straightforward here once you get the hang of it. So if I press the power supply or the pedal, as you can see, the power supply is continuously running. Press it again, it stops, versus where you press and then it stops when you let go. Now, to change that, you can see there's a red light glowing. It's going to be this actual switch right here that you change the voltage with. You're gonna actually press that down like so. And as you see, it turns that red light off when you click this down. So now if I go to the pedal, we no longer have that continuous running mode. We press, it gives us as long as we need. We let go and it stops. In addition to turning off or being able to disable the continuous running mode, you can actually switch between the outputs here. So let's say if I had another machine set up for shading and I need to switch to that power output, I'm going to simply get this switch and I'm going to pull it down. So the top one is for 1, bottom one is for 2, as you can see. So right now we are on 1. I press the pedal, we're going. If I go to input 2, switch the pedal over to input 2. As you can see, we have power there. If I switch it over to 1 and press the pedal, you can see that's not engaging there. It's not sending current to that output there. So that's how that works there. Very easy, very straightforward interface. It's very cool, very futuristic if you ask me. I do love the fact that I get to see all the inner mechanics and the lights going on there. It's going to be easy to wrap, easy to use actually. It's really not that hard. I do love the fact that we have the continuous running mode, as well as the fact that we have 2 inputs. We can use 1 liner, 1 shader. Now for me, the Dazzle, I love this specific unit because of the way that it looks. Performance is there. It's very straightforward, to the point. It does work, as you all can see. However, the only thing that I'm noticing is, if I'm correct, and forgive me if I am wrong, is that we wouldn't be able to use the Dazzle without a pedal. So therefore, that I'm a little bit against it. So therefore, I won't give it a full 5 stars. I will, however, give it a 4. And it kind of hurts me to give it 4 stars because I genuinely do like this build and this model of power supply. However, since I can't use this without a pedal, then I'm kind of stuck if I forgot to bring it or if I don't have one available to me. You get my drift. Overall though, I love the Dazzle. It works, easy to use. It looks like it'd be easy to maintain by simply wiping off all around. You could even easily wrap it. And when you wrap it, it's also gonna look great upon tattooing as well, which is also to me another plus. I like that as well. However, I can't give it a full 5 stars because if I'm correct, we cannot use this without a pedal. I don't believe there's any way to do that. But overall, all in all, the Dazzle from Dragoart Tattoo definitely gets a 4 stars and a thumbs up from me, simply because of the build. It has a futuristic build while keeping an user-friendly, straightforward, easy-to-use design. That is why I'm going to be giving this a 4 stars. I can't give it a full 5 because of the not being able to use it without a pedal. If I am wrong, forgive me about that, but to my understanding, this is going to require a pedal to trigger power through it. So that is the only reason why I wouldn't give it a 5 stars. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Simply because of the actual build of this right here, this specific power supply. That's why I would recommend it. It's definitely fun, something fun to look at, something fun to use. Overall, if you have any questions, if I didn't touch base on anything specific throughout this video, please, by all means, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'm going to do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. If you're not, I do have social medias all under the same name. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok all under Daniel Yuck. That's going to be DanielYuck, the same as my YouTube channel. I would truly appreciate the support on there as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for me, as I will be bringing more videos like this. You can see me use the Dazzle more, ask me more questions should you choose to do so. Yet again, I truly appreciate your time here with me. You all have a great day.